The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Leading one team, Sean McDermott, someone who strode the sidelines for 6 years here in Carolina as their defensive coordinator. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Heward. That is punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get this one started. And as this rain continues to fall, we're off in Charlotte. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And that brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both. Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Quick, yellow.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. It was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
Opposite.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. Leading there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard quick on the draw. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7.
Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
He cuts it back right. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bills have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Allen setting up play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
On first down, Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Again, Allen to the air. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Another Bills first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Buffalo.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Again, it's Cook. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Another one for Cook.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Panthers nothing.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Legets with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set. Hut.
Hand off that little pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Down. 33, yellow.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Check pink.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Check white.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now. Allen escapes the pocket. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun handoff down to Cook. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd down and 5. Play action now with Allen. Finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook trying this one up the gut. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Panthers nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Lee Gantz with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here.
Yellow, line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Yes, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. He skips forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. Hut. Yellow. Set.
Rush coming for Young. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
On the ready.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here he goes. Third and long. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Allen on the play action. He lofts it deep right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now the shotgun give to Cook. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
First down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now it's Cook. Inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he's not enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
Now run by Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Blitz coming here, Allen. Buying some time right. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 16-point ball game. It's a James Cook touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Down.
On play action, here's Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around.
Blue check.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Switch.
Young working from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's making a bid for it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Panthers, first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That ball is out. Young lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Let's go, chat.
Now we'll see them
Just
try to
had
point
somebody
after.
just say that I blow at the game. The dude's trip.
Got a good
Just
play
got
in
an
the rain there. The
interception.
extra point flies through.
I'm the Madden King.
And the Bills make it a 24-point
Anybody want the
ball
test?
game.
Hey, send me a friend request and let's get it on. But I do appreciate the hater, and I appreciate the good people for watching the stream. And like I say, follow, subscribe, and
Still reeling a little
I look
after
forward
fumbling
to
that away, but they're gonna get it
you
right
guys
back
coming
with
back.
This kickoff. He gets with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 60 red. Stand. Hut. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. A lot of space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
It's Young, the throw here on first. And they'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Again, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Going to try and force it into the slants. It's intercepted. Trevor Wallace has it. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break.
Yellow.
1st down, Young. Flush down out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to
It's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chargers get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup? And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. Here he is on target, fittingly, to his tight end. Hey, happy National Tight Ends Day, everyone. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. 14 all the score at the half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Here's Cook. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On the double.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready,
New
break.
set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set, ready. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Ready up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Motioning left is their running back.
Hut,
Young to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of
3rd
9.
down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Making the call himself. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Drops back. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Let's go. Cut.
Young looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To number 89. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. A nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Again, it's Cook. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Another one for Cook. Makes a tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Allen on third down. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish it off in the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check white.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set, red. Switch, yellow.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they mark him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set, go. Red.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They've got first down here from the 36.
Down. Black 40.
Young working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Panthers 17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Strong with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort.
Cook trying this one up the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. action now. Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Air it out on 3rd. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? It chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Panthers set to take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Okay,
New
right.
set of downs from 37.
Ready. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Counter play, Hubbard. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He rolls to his right. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Play action now with Allen. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's a give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Allen on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Shakir has it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buffalo.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down 80!
This is Cook on the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Davis gets it from the gun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
3rd down and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
319!
They'll go again with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Has this at the 6. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Young's going to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready?
Center receiver left. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trailing by 13.
On the double.
1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding
Let's go
down.
now.
On the counter, Dowdle trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Out of the gun, Young. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
97.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Come on. Set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, Young finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Throwing from the gun.
at the 38-yard line.
Gets him on the in route. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers, 1st down.
Check.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining.
Okay, ready?
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready. 50. Green. Set.
Now it's Young. Steps up and he's running with it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
97.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Then goal to go.
Got it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball.
Ready.
And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
24.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run up this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Charlotte.